Revving up my engine, feeling that thrill. With Figure Fight Club, I'm ready to chill. Turbocharged dreams, I'm flying so high. Collecting those figures, reaching for the sky. Going turbo, can't slow down. Action figures all around. So many different scales.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Figure Showcase. And in this episode, we're going to be going through the LegionsCon exclusive, the Nymph and the Churel Tale of the Crossroads. This is the box. I can't seem to balance it. It seems to want to tip forward. But yeah, this is the box. You can see the nice window with all the, it comes with a lot of stuff. Nice box. It's one of the cons before it gets re-released. They have that special con exclusive box where it says, LegionsCon on the top and it has the dates. And then, of course, the big 2025. Normally the con box is like a collectible item. But you see all sides, and then here's the back. It's a little hard to read, but you guys could, pause and read through that. But this is really just two characters in one box, right? You have the Churel, that's with the white head, and then the other side is the Nymph. So we're going to open this, we're going to go through it, and we'll see how it goes, Again, it's a Mythic Legions figure. And one of the main reasons why I really wanted this figure was because of the fact that Churel in Hindi means the witch. So of course, it's an Indian thing, and I was all about that, and I purchased it just for that reason. So let's open it up and take a look at the box. And it is now officially open. There's two layers here, so there's two sheets. And again, that's one of the big coolest things about Mythic Legions is they give you a lot of stuff, accessories, especially for the con exclusives. There's a lot of stuff that comes with this, and it's a price point of 50, or actually no, what was it, 55 cash or 60 credit card. And something I also do appreciate is this little little warning during cold weather. Make sure to heat up the figure so it doesn't snap or break. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. A lot of other companies should be putting that in their products as well, because I'm prone to breaking shit. So that's me, my bad. But let's just take a look at this one right here. You get seems to be some type of cloth good right here, back here, tucked away. She has a set of hands already on her, and then you got 1, 2, 3, so 4 sets of hands. Right off the bat, I'm assuming that's a special scaphoid head. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that goes with scaphoid. But then you have the Churel head, and then that's the Nymph head. But then there's like more. There's another head over here, and then there's like another head over here. There's a lot. There's 5 heads in this thing, which is insane. But I'm going to take it out of the tray because there's a lot of fun little things in this thing. So we're going to check it out, and then we'll go from there. Check out I finally got everything out of the bubble packaging. So it comes with a wired hood type cape, which is really cool. It's all wired over here on the sides and then on the bottom as well. So that's really cool. And it has a hood you can put around her. Then it comes with 2 or 1 set of wings. You could plug that in the back. I think in one of my other reviews, or not reviews, showcases, that's what we call the show, they have holes on the back of them. Sorry, I was pointing down, but I guess before I start picking up shit, let me just go through everything. You have your multiple sets of hands as we showed. I didn't realize there was like a little mouse or a rat in there. That's pretty cool too. I do dig the bird cage. That was pretty cool. It's just a nice add-on to have. You could probably add it over here as a, there you go, just kind of have that sitting. And let me see if I can zoom out, figure out how to zoom out a little bit. There you go. You have the staff right here. The cool thing about the staff is that it is changeable. So you have additional items you could put on it, like this, that plugs right in. So you have this piece if you want to have a different look. And then you have this as well, which at least I thought it was for the staff, and I still think it is. It's a little harder to put in. And then now I know why I have this head, because it didn't make sense to me before, but now it makes complete sense. You can put a head, and you don't have to use this head. You could probably put like other heads on this thing, and since it's a ball joint, you can definitely make it move. See, that head also will fit in. But I'm pretty impressed with the amount of stuff that they gave you. I'm like, a lot of people were you know, we're not going to mention who, but people were talking about the price point. You know, it's like $55, $60 for a con exclusive, and like, oh, I could do it cheaper, but look at all the shit we're getting. And then you have cloth goods, soft goods on here on her as well, and we'll go through that later. But you have 5 heads in total. You know, you got this one, which I thought was a really cool looking head, and I'm pretty sure the hair piece comes off, so you could, yep, it comes off, so you could swap that around. And so if I want white hair on that one, I could do that and just kind of move them around a little bit. And I thought that was a cool idea. So you can literally create a lot of different versions of this character. And I really like this head. This is like that orc head. That's really dope too. And then you have this head right here, and I don't think this one does come off, nor do I think this one comes off actually either. So these are stagnant heads and hair pieces. They'll just stay. But look at the detail on that. That's insane. I'm digging this. But with these 2 heads right here, the hair are swappable, so you can mix them around. Just kind of have a different look on the characters. Send her back up. She came with this cool little knife thing, dagger. It has like that wood with the metal on it, which is really cool. And then this was really dope. This is like I guess like a mystic piece. This translucent skull right in the front. You can see that. Yeah, that looks dope. And then it comes with a bunch of random stuff that you could just kind of clip onto the belt, like some bones. Here's like a little bird head you could clip on. I'm assuming this is just like a vials or sacks of poisons and stuff. But I'm going to remove all this, and we're going to take a look at the figure and see what we get with that. All right, so here's the figure that came. I swapped out the head. It's just a ball joint. You could easily pop it on and off. And the cool thing is, again, I was talking about that hair piece, right? The hair just comes right out. There's a little plug. You could just put it right in there. So you could do different looks. Let's see. I think that should fit in there too. I think. Yeah, it should. I'm just really not that good doing this on camera, but you know, we're going to just kind of keep it. Actually, that does not fit. No. So it's interesting. So you cannot swap the hair because this one is going in and this one's coming out. So yeah, scratch that. You can't swap the hair. That kind of sucks. You should be able to swap the hair pieces on these because it just kind of makes sense. You know, it's kind of the similar concept of it, and well, that's kind of a bummer. I don't like that, but whatever. That's still one less thing. But yeah, well, I can't put hair pieces on. I'm gonna put that one away. We'll put this back one on because this seems to be a little easier to go right in. Yeah, there you go. So, well, that's a bummer. I didn't realize that they have 2 different styles of hair plugins, so it kind of sucks that you can't swap the heads or swap the hair pieces out because this is an innie and that's an outie on the black one. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, again, it's so cool that you get so many options for the pieces. I just wish they were kind of transferable. I mean, that's kind of shitty, to be honest with you, but whatever. Again, it's a Mythic Legions. Yeah, I know the new ones are gonna have some changes. I'm not sure. I think with the females as well, actually, they're gonna have double joints. This is single jointed, so you can only go about this far in. You still get a 90-degree, but again, these are limited on articulation, but you get, you know, that cool aesthetic. And honestly, they look good on the shelf, so I'm not gonna deny that either. You have a upper torso bend, and then there is just the legs. Honestly, it just kind of goes to the legs straight up. Single joint knee, ankle rotation, and that's pretty much it. You could move the wrists around, but you get a lot of stuff, and which is what I do appreciate. I'm assuming these are probably all in, but the detail is really nice. This has bendy wire in it too, which is nice. This side, it does as well. That's cool. Okay, so it does have bendy wire in it, and as you can see, the detail is really nice. You know, you can see the differences on the patterns, and then even on the belt, that just looks really dope. I'm still a little bummed about the hair, but you know, whatever. You can do, I mean, again, Mythic Legions is known for popping and swapping. That's that famous word. And then, you know, what's the other famous word? Adjacent, Mythic adjacent. What can you do that's Mythic adjacent? Oh, that one is a little tight. but still looks good. The different heads, different concepts, they all look good, all look nice. You know, I'll probably have this one posed up with this head, and then probably her holding like a bird cage with the staff. I do dig the dagger, I do dig the wings. You just have different looks. You know, you can plug the wings in right here. Hopefully I'm doing that. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm just giving you one example. I'm gonna do both of them because I really don't want the wings. But the wing material is also nice and bendy, so less chances of it breaking, especially in my hands, since I'm, you know, prone to breaking shit. Overall, it's a good figure. It's 7 inches compared to, you know, this is available right next to me, but I mean, that works. She's just, you know, a big bitch. I'm just kidding. She's tall. I mean, they're 7-inch scale, so you can still kind of somewhat mix them in. Not really. I would probably do it more with Savage Crucible, at least with this figure itself. Probably go with other Legions, obviously, but Savage, and then you have Cesare Studios, and some of the other NECA, like Spartacus, things like that. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool looking figure. I definitely love the fact that they gave you so much accessories, and I mean, again, you could use that with so many other things, and it kind of gives you, I feel like it's worth that $55 cash, and sometimes $60 if you want to do that credit card. I wasn't a big fan of that at LegionsCon, but you know what, it is what it is. I mean, I guess people want to make their money too. But I mean, again, great figure. I do recommend purchasing it. I'm gonna probably kit it out and then just put it on the shelf with some of my other you know, folklore stuff, and we'll on to the next one, right? Because that's, once you put it on the shelf, it disappears, right? It goes into like that land where you never pick it up again, and then you just go for the hunt on the next figure. So on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed this showcase, and you know, make sure to check out our lives. We have Monday night, Tuesday night, and Friday night, and we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Last I checked, we had 220 subscribers needed to hit 2,000, and once we hit 2,000, we're doing a big giveaway party. So make sure to subscribe, get us to 2,000 so we could all celebrate on December 5th for that giveaway party. Thank you very much. Hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
My place, chasing the thrill. I'm never alone in this action figure world. I've made it my own.